Yo! Blazing fire. Yeah, man, this is Racindio out of Belize. And the time has come for the lions to tell our own story. Right? Yeah, man. We blaze fire, burning the wicked and the dirty vampire. Yeah, man, Racindio. Say that. Blazing fire. Lion boy.
I will never stop, hail the Most High, and I will never stop, call Rastafari. Blessed love, this is Kushite representing for the Lion's Voice. We are here to tell our own story, Rastafari.
And another brethren said to me, you see, the moment that you do the do with them, then you're locked in for life.
Yes.
So be careful if that's what you want. And like my brethren does, so the parents and the sisters and the daughters and the chief. So everybody going to get involved now.
Yes.
So you have to be careful how you
There's
walk,
no individual
be
that's
disciplined.
walking around here.
Yeah.
You know, every daughter attached to a
Some
whole
home brethren.
family. Yes.
So yeah, so be careful. Be careful with that, brethren. That's something you have to be. Boy, I tell you, say His Majesty again, you know. He teaches me self-discipline. He say a good leader must know how to have that self-discipline because you know, you have to deny yourself. I'm a single man. There's plenty of pleasures here for me to be in.
Yes, I'm glad you're touching this topic
Yeah,
because we have to.
Because it faced me.
Yes, yes.
I've been honest here. Okay?
Yes.
I'm a brother. We have taught the thing because it is real.
Yes.
Don't talk the thing unless it's real. It reaches me.
Yes.
Where I have females soliciting, man.
Yeah, man.
I have to hold the discipline as a single man, because I am a single man, so I'm free to do what I want to do.
Of course.
But I have to hold a certain discipline because I represent my father.
The year is 1892, and the land of Ethiopia has been experiencing 4 years of terrible famine and drought. They call it the Kikuken, or the evil days. At least 1/3 of the human population and 90% of the cattle have died. The hyenas have feasted on so many carcasses that they have become overweight and barely able to move. Just when the people could take no more of the evil days, a woman named Wasiro Yeshimabe is giving birth in a place called Ergersa Gora. This is her 9th attempt to bring forth new life. Her previous 8 attempts only resulted in death. Will this child live? Thankfully, a healthy baby boy is born. His first cries are drowned by thunder and lightning flashes across the night sky. The heavens open up and torrential rain starts to fall. Ethiopia's drought is over, and the baby boy is given the name Tafari, meaning one to be feared or respected. Lich Tafari's father, Ras Makonnen, is a very important man in 1892 Ethiopia. Although he is overjoyed at the birth of his newborn son, he cannot spend much time with him. Ras Makonnen is the governor of Harar and must get back to the famous walled city to deal with its affairs. Furthermore, he is the foreign minister of Ethiopia, and having traveled to different places in Europe, he is very aware of the material and military advances they have made and the looming threats they pose to his country. Ras Makonnen knows that the majority of Ethiopians have no idea what is coming, and that he has to work that much harder to secure the realm. Lich Tafari would grow up to become the legendary emperor, Haile Selassie I. To understand his journey, we must first understand the Ethiopia that he was inheriting, and what it was like when he was born in 1892. Get your copy of Kwesi Bansu's book, Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1, The Rise of the Priestly Warrior Kings, and increase your knowledge about the history, politics, and culture of Ethiopia in 1892, and how it connects to the rest of African and world history at the time. Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1 is available for purchase at www.bookmanexpress.pub. Please visit for more information.
Alright, family, day upon the land, Lion Voice, Network. We're leaving the Habesha HQ, and we wanted to just give a small reality around repatriation, returning to the land, what's happening. I'm here with I family brother John. Who,
Yes, I.
yeah, man, the item have seen his episode. If you haven't seen the episode, go and watch, hear about the history. Brother John has been here, forerun. He's my neighbor here on the continent. So we're about to take a walk up to the land. Brother John has been on the land, so he's gonna give us his assessment, his vibe, what's happening here in Ghana, so that we want to get this thing realistic. You know what I mean? We don't want this to be a fantasy. We hear it in the song them.
Practicality.
Practical. All right. So, Brother John, tell me what has been happening. You've been here. How long have you been here now?
Been in Ghana now 2 months. And, when I come forward to Ghana, third time, this mission, I brand this one Mission Discovery.
Okay.
Because now I need to find out things that I'm gonna need to be doing, how I can survive, how to build communications with the natives, be a part of their township, be together with them, reason with them, and not separate from them, because the objective here is to build bridges when we come to the motherland, when we come home to the continent of Africa, is to build bridges. And so we know that our brothers here on the land, the natives here, are not very familiar with our history.
Yes.
So it is important to gradually feed it to them and expose them to that reality and why we are here. Because sometimes it becomes exploitive.
Yes.
Because of those things, and because it's not ignorance, it's the lack of knowledge. They don't know, so we have to teach them who we are and why we are here, and why they should not take advantage,
Yes.
or disadvantage, but take advantage of us being here to help. Like Habesha, we come here to help,
Yes.
build schools,
At home and abroad.
home and abroad,
Yes.
here in Ghana, West Africa.
All right, so we're going to take a trot up to the land. Brother John is going to be our guide. He's going to tell us what's happening. We're going to see a little bit of the neighborhood. You can see an area in development again. So make we start, Chad. We're leaving now from the Habesha HQ. You will hear children in the background. I'm not going to film them. There are brethren, youths, them.
This is Ghana.
But when you're in Africa, just know, say the youth, them.
Yeah, everything
Yes.
is a soundbite.
So, right.
This is Hillview Boulevard.
Yes.
So we just going it just now.
Yes.
Right here. Yes, my sister. Aye.
Close the gate. Alright, so this is the Habesha Foundation. You can see,
Helping Africans by establishing schools, home and abroad.
and that is what has happened, and we're gonna be highlighting that on this trip,
Yes, sir.
but the item can see. So we're on Hillview Boulevard, just coin.
Yes, sir.
This area development is called Hillview.
Hillview.
Yes, so
This
Brother
is
John.
Hillview
yes.
Boulevard.
Brother John and I purchased land during the COVID pandemic. An opportunity came about. Brother John was the first person I thought about, because we came here together in 2007 on a journey of discovery. Right
I had
before.
my first
Yeah.
trip to Africa.
Yes.
Went to Ethiopia.
Yes.
Spent several strands in Ethiopia. That was a mighty trip to Bongo Rocky.
Yes.
Baby Mama,
Mama Baby, yeah, legends,
that was,
yes.
that was mighty, brethren. So
Yeah,
I man give thanks to have
Flipping.
sit with
Yeah.
the elders, the
Yeah,
ancients, and touch their hands and sit at their feet, brethren. And for that moment, it was very important.
Yes, I.
Because those were the pioneers of this movement, of this
Yes.
way of life.
Yes.
And we give thanks for the ancient for teaching us that way of life and that humility,
Yes,
because and that's where we are right now, in that Africa. in Africa, you can't come here with broad shoulders.
No.
So, you know, you need machines to do the work you're trying to do by yourself. So, you know, it's to be humble.
Yes.
You know, get to know the people, the locals, wherever you're planning to set your foundation. Get to know the people around you, because it gives you a sense of security.
Yes,
You know, which is very important when you're into a place where you belong, but you haven't been for a long time.
truly.
You know what I mean? It's a 400-year separation. So those are things that have to be accounted for, because here they're gonna call you foreigners anyway.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's how we deal with it when we come here. Is do we have enough backbone to hold that?
Yes.
When they, it might not be insult, but we have to take it in such a way that we have to mellow it down, that it's palatable for us.
Yes.
You know, I mean, and don't be ashamed of it.
And we
cannot
have to
be ashamed of
educate
the
them,
child.
because as you say,
That's where the
they don't
education
know,
comes
they
in.
don't know who we are.
So if you call me that, I
Yeah.
must understand why you call me that.
Yes.
Now I'm going to explain why you shouldn't call me that,
Exactly.
because this is who I am.
Exactly.
But I'm going to accept that for now, because of the
Don't
lack
be
of
insulted,
knowledge.
yes, you're
I
not
will
gonna
not
be
be insulted
insulted.
by it.
But we should
You know?
redirect and
Yes.
orient them
Yes, sir.
as pioneers.
Absolutely.
Let them know, no, we are
Right,
your
no,
brothers.
It is our it is our duty to be real, though.
Yeah.
As Rastafari. You know what I mean? Because I and I talk about back to Africa and repatriation for decades.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From your youth, me I hear it, and enough of the mans them will eat, the ones them will eat, the goodies them will even say it. Probably never even touch the soil, you know? And you know what I mean? Now, as a man in I'm 60s now, coming to when I land here, I look around and I said to myself, I said, boy, I should do this 40 years ago.
Oh, see.
Yeah, Virgin, that's how I felt. And
Yeah.
right away, me said to myself, boy, I feel like that.
Yeah.
Within my iris, and I even block the sound
Yeah,
tone when
man.
the eye,
Yeah.
the eye,
When
said,
I
boy, the eye
came,
look even
yeah.
younger, brother John. But I feel that way, beloved.
Yes.
I don't feel limited,
Yes.
to be honest with you. You know, there's no limitations here. You know, if you come with good ideas, and everything has to be good. You know, because we are trying to teach positivity, and then we have to live by example too.
Yes, I.
As you know, foreigners, quote unquote. We have to show that example. Because they laugh at you, they're friendly, but their motto here is friendship through vigilance. Yo, that tells it by itself, Bridget. You listen, you hear the word vigilance. So
Yes, yeah.
even though they're friendly with you,
Yes.
be vigilant with them also.
Yes.
Yeah. So those are important and key things to look for, you know.
Yes, you see the silver
Yeah.
gate.
Yeah, man, I'm on a building thing.
Yeah. Compounds and
Yeah. Development
vibration.
happening, man. Cause right now you see these fields you see cut out here now is for planting.
yes.
Cause now we're into the planting season, so you know they go do maize and cassava. Cassava is a big thing here.
Yes,
Very
and you can
big.
see, I'm showing the people the main road is right there.
Yes, I.
So you can see the main road is right there. So we're not far off of the main. You see the cars. Don't do that. We see the cars are there. And you can see at night time we can see Accra and Tema
Yes.
from up here. So we're up in the mountain.
So the township you're looking at now is
Yes.
called Obosamasi.
Yes.
You know, so over here is the township. That's where everything happens here. So the council, everything, the chiefs are all in that area there. You're looking at over on the other side.
Okay, okay.
There's a basic school right there
Yes.
as well.
This
Yes,
So
So
we're
there's a
gonna.
little creek that goes down here. You can walk down here, go
Yes.
across the creek, and
Have you been to the
main road, you know.
waterfall?
Haven't been to the waterfalls yet.
So maybe
but
we can
yeah.
do that.
Yeah, we
before
give thanks
try.
that. Yeah, man, that would be mighty.
Yes.
waterfall in Ghana, not in
There's one right here in this
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Yes, just up the street.
Yeah.
waterfall.
So as we continue up Hillview Boulevard, you know,
Yes, yes.
Hillview.
And Brother John, since you've come, you or we together paid to get this clear. This was
yes,
bush.
Absolutely, Virgin. I can send you the video of it.
Yes.
It was looking like this here.
Yes.
This is what it looked like. when I and I come forward and, you know what I mean, walking through this thing here. And then we could hardly find the place because there was sand everywhere, because, you know, people are building, and so
Yes.
when the road is not cleared, the trucks that delivering these material not going to come up and go too far, especially when it's rainy season.
Yes.
So they'll drop it off anywhere convenient to get out. You know, so sometimes it's blocking all the road. So
Yes.
we have to use the bulldozer and move those things out the way, put them aside, because you don't want to destroy one's
Yes,
property
of
too.
course.
They spend their money to,
To get the sand and
you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
materials.
So we protect that too. We make sure of that.
Yes.
It's something that we're very mindful of. You know, disturbing the neighbor's property, because these things are important to the indigenous people here, the natives.
Yes.
Yeah, an inch is very important, you know.
Oh, that's
So-
one of the main things that people kick off over in Ghana's land dispute.
Land dispute, so
You
we
know.
have to be, you know what I mean? So property is very important, so you know, you don't destroy another man's property. You know, here you oops, you okay? You don't go over a man's property without ask permission to, you know what I mean? You see a ripe, many a times I see ripe papayas right next to me. And I'm like, whoa, but it's not my property.
Not your
I did not I have to ask
Yes.
permission to go
Because
and
the
pick
next
that
man
papaya.
might be looking at that papa, waiting on it.
Exactly, so
And then you come and
yeah.
lift
So
it, so you have to be
yeah,
respectful.
and then thing too, you know, the land is spiritual, because this is Mama Africa. This is the foundation of humanity. So by you disturbing the ecosystem, because remember now, you're not from here and you don't know who property is, go over there and go. That's disturbing the ecosystem.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to do that, Bridget.
So
So
this
if
is-
someone is there offering me one, I will partake, because that's how we do it here in Mama Africa. We share. And another Bridget said to me, you see, the moment that you do with them, then you're locked in for life.
Yes.
So be careful if that's what you want. And like my brethren does, so the parents and the sisters and the daughters and the chief, so everybody going to get involved now.
Yes.
So you have to be careful how you
There's
walk,
no individual
be
that's
disciplined.
walking around here.
Yeah.
You know, every daughter attached to a
Some
whole
home, brethren.
family. Yes.
So
sir.
yeah, so be careful. Be careful with that, brethren. That's something you have to be. It's boy, I may tell you, say, His Majesty again, you know. He
Yeah.
teaches me self-discipline. He say a good leader must know how to have that self-discipline, because
Yes.
now you have to deny yourself. I'm a single man. There's plenty of pleasures here for me to be in.
Yes, I'm glad you're touching this topic
Yeah,
because
it is
we have
important
to. We
because
have
it
to.
faced me.
Yes,
Beloved.
yes.
I've been honest here. Okay, I
Yes.
have a brother. We have taught the thing, because it is real.
Yes.
Don't talk the thing unless it's real. It reaches me.
Yes.
Where I have females soliciting, I man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I have to hold the discipline as a single man, because I am a single man, so I'm free to do what I want to do.
Of course.
But I have to hold a certain discipline because I represent my father.
Iron Vice.